what things would you say that the parents of the saints did differently, to
Mhm.
create these outcomes? Not just in the
Yeah,
daily devotionals, but like, it comes to the topic of chastity, purity. Like, what did they do to foster, not just to guard the innocence of their kids, but to
sure.
foster an actual love for purity and where the kids
Yeah,
actually value this as a gift?
sure. Yeah. One of the saints featured is Saint Maria Goretti in our book, and going back to devotions, that is, I mean, it's the love of God that's the key to these parents. They love God more than anything in this world. And with Maria Goretti, with her parents, every night, they would pray the Rosary, and that, I think that literally lit a fire in Maria Goretti, to have from a young age. But also, it was her mother. There was one instance where she overheard some of her peers that they were at a well, and this girl and this boy they had talking about sexual things, and Maria Goretti came back and told her mother about that story, and her mother said, "You must let that conversation go in one ear and out the other." And she was, "You must never." She also kind of rebuked her and says, "Why did you stay and listen to that?" And she goes, "Promise me you'll never talk about that in the future. Those topics." So I think those hard conversations you have, and Maria Goretti's mother wasn't afraid to put her foot down. But it all began, obviously, I think, with that devotion to God, and then it flowed over into from that prayer life, and just having these difficult conversations, not being afraid to be, their mother instead of, their best friend. Yeah, so
Yeah,
and event, yeah, yeah,
I remember reading up on the life of Maria Goretti, and when Alessandro stabbed her, after in frustration
yeah,
because she wouldn't consent to his advances. One of the things she said to him before he stabbed her is like, "No, Alessandro, it's a
yeah.
sin. You will go to hell."
That's right.
And it was interesting that it wasn't so much like, "Oh, I can't do this because it's against God's plan for me." It's like, no, no, no. If
Yeah,
you try to force me this, you're going to go to hell. And she's
yeah,
not, I don't think, saying that to scare him, but out of love for him. Like, this is what's at stake if you don't value your own chastity as well as mine. And so that wasn't some like spur of the moment. Like, Maximilian Kolbe
yeah.
didn't become a saint, the moment he
Sure.
gave his life as Auschwitz. I mean, this was
Yeah.
something that they'd been marinated in this culture growing up.
Correct. Correct. Yep. And the Gorettis grew up very poor. It was I was when I was reading, I was trying to refresh my memory because I finished this book and there's just a lot. Even and it's a 300-page book, and so I was reading about Maria Goretti again, and one of the things is she had like a rock and an apple as her, those were her toys. Very poor home. So I think in that suffering, they bore great fruit for their family. So.
Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that little clip, but if you want to see the whole episode where this came from, just click the link here. And in the meantime, we want to invite you to help us share this message, and there's a couple things you can do real quick. Number one, if you like or comment or share this video, YouTube will actually show it to more people. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. We release videos every single day, and you'll be notified as soon as those come out. If you want to help us also to spread this message, you can support us at patreon.com/Jason Evert. That helps us to create these videos and show them to the whole world. God bless. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that little clip, but if you want to see the whole episode where this came from, just click the link here. And in the meantime, we want to invite you to help us share this message, and there's a couple things you can do real quick. Number one, if you like or comment or share this video, YouTube will actually show it to more people. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. We release videos every single day, and you'll be notified as soon as those come out. If you want to help us also to spread this message, you can support us at patreon.com/Jason Evert. That helps us to create these videos and show them to the whole world. God bless.